all-time existence of nature and origin of universe. That means this universe or Mother Nature is existing all the time. So I will try to explain or give a brief on that. Now let us go ahead with episode 1. The title of this is All-Time Existence of Nature and Origin of Universe. Let us now check few shlokas of Bhagavad Gita with their narration to understand the nature of all existence of this universe and origin of this universe. Chapter 2, Shlok 12. Natvevagam jatunasam natvam neme janadipah nachaiva na bhavishyam ha sarve vayamata param. Sri Krishna in this shlok says to Arjuna that Arjun, there was no time that you were not existing in this universe. I was not existing in this universe, or all these people or kings were not existing in this universe. And no doubt, we all would be existing in future too. This narration can be construed in two ways. Firstly, Sri Krishna saying that the eternal essence or soul is permanent and imperishable. So, it is existing all the time. Secondly, Sri Krishna perhaps trying to stress on the fact that this universe never ever gets destroyed. It only manifests, means vyaktu hona, and after some time becomes obscure and non-existent, means avyaktu hona. The cosmic being, which is known as Uttam Purush or Supreme Soul, remains always as the non-obvious, hidden, secretive or formless manner. Uttam Purush is the infinite source of energy for the entire existence of universe. In Hindu philosophy, it is explained that Uttam Purush energizes Prakriti. In other words to say, Uttam Purush enlivens Prakriti to produce complete resources for the maintenance and subsistence of this universe. Let me give a few differences and certain common factors between Uttam Purush and Mool Prakriti in unmanifested form by referring to diagram 1, which is now appearing on your screen. This diagram on your screen is showing 3 boxes on the top part of it and 3 boxes on the below part of it. Now let us take the top part of the boxes on your left hand side. The box is showing that Mahapurush or Pradhan Purush is also, we are referring to him in our previous episodes as Uttam Purush. Now he is also known as Supreme Soul. Now on the right hand side of your box, you find Mool Prakriti, the Mother Nature in unmanifested form. Now coming to Purusha, in between Mahapurush and Mool Prakriti, you find a subtle form of Supreme Soul which is energizing Mool Prakriti for manifestation process. That means Mahapurush is not directly involved in manifestation process of Mool Prakriti. Now let us come to the below part of the left side box, which is talking about the qualities of Mahapurush or Mool Purush. He is eternal, uncreated, means ever existing, intellect or knower, means gnani, pure. He is absolutely pure. There is no impurity in him. Unmanifested. He never manifests. Consciousness. His consciousness is there in this entire universe in the form of Jivatma. We will talk about them in further episodes, but neither the cause nor the effect. No quality elements in him. Gun rahit hai wo. Now coming to the right side box of the below part, it is explaining about the qualities of Mother Nature. Eternal, uncreated, means ever existing. Now the difference is manifestable, can create, can cause and effect, embedded with three qualities of elements. Those are known as Sattva, Rajasa, Tamasa. And another element from manifestation process of Mool Prakriti is Mahat. Mahat in unmanifested form is referred to as cosmic intelligence in subtle form. So these are the qualities of Mool Prakriti and Mahapurush or Uttam Purush. Here we should understand that Mool Prakriti in its non-existent form is very calm and eternal. In non-existent form, both Supreme Soul and Mool Prakriti have many common factors. We should understand that part of it. Major differences would crop up between Uttam Purush and Mool Prakriti only during the process of manifestation of Mool Prakriti. Overall, we can understand that though not directly involved, the eternal energy is part and parcel of the entire manifestation process of Mool Prakriti. Though the eternal energy or Supreme Soul is immanent, means is omnipresent, and yet it is transcendental, means beyond practical experiences or remains unaffected by the universal activities. This is the indirect activity or role of the Uttam Purush or Supreme Soul. He is not directly involved in the process of Mool Prakriti's manifestation process. Quality of elements of Prakriti during manifestation process. The Prakriti in obscure status और unmanifested status, जिसको हम अव्यक्त स्थिति बोलते हैं, is embedded with three primary attributes, gunas or qualities of energy, known as sattva, rajas, tamas, which are in subtle form, invisible form. In the process of manifestation, these three attributes, which are known as Triguna Tattvas, emerge by default. You can't avoid them. When the manifestation process is happening, they would come together. The three Guna Tattvas, they become the primary aspects of the Prakriti based on their changed qualities. Because in manifested process, the qualities are changed. In unmanifested process, the qualities remain calm and quiet. Manifested Prakriti's inherent quality of energies, or which are embedded with manifestation process, represent various emotions as explained in diagram 2, which is now coming up on your screen. Prakriti in manifestation process will have what kinds of qualities or gunas? Triguna Tattvas. Now let us try to understand what they represent. Now the left side box of this diagram is talking about Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna represents goodness. Goodness always related to tolerance levels, humbleness, kindness, love for others. All these things are represented in the form of Sattva Guna. Now coming to the middle box of this diagram, which is representing Rajas Guna, which expresses passion to achieve something, deeds, desire to act, actions for fulfilling desires, and lust. This is called passion. You have a desire to achieve something is very passionate. Now coming to the last box of this diagram, which is representing tamas gun. Tamas gun means strong passion, very strong desire to achieve something, which represents intolerance, chaos, desperation, inhuman, not hesitating to cause inconvenience to others. All these are represented by tamas guna. The inherent gunas of Prakriti can affect human attitude, psychology, emotions, and even energy levels. Every deed of the human is impacted by these three attributes, Triguna Tattvas. Let us refer to Shlok 27 of chapter 3 of Bhagavad Gita, which reads as Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasaha ahankara vimudhatma kartahamiti manyate. This is a very important shlok which Arjun got explained by Sri Krishna, which means in real all deeds in all aspects are done through these three attributes only. However, the ignorant human with false ego feels that everything is done by his energy or by him as an individual. This is the false ego which Sri Krishna is explaining to Arjuna in this particular shloka. So we have to understand that these three Gunatattvas are explained as being constantly in flux and interacting with each other. This process most commonly known as Maya or referred to as Maya means illusion, काल्पनिक दुनिया जिसको हम कहते रहते हैं. An intellect means gnani. Always understand that these three attributes influence the path and progress of the human life. This is where an intellect understands the inductive and deductive logics of this universe. So an intellect gains control over these three Gunatattvas and thereby gain the ability to identify the illusionary world. In this way, he understands the universal truth of oneness, means cosmic eternal energy is the only source for the existence of this entire universe. Whereas an ignorant human falls into the trap of materialistic world and traverses within the death and birth cycle of this universe. Hari Om Namo